This is Grown97, and these are my weekly football picks. This is Week 9 in the NFL now. First game's Thursday night, Chiefs at Chargers. The Chiefs have Matt Castle at quarterback now. Brady Quinn played last game. He got a concussion. After Matt Castle got a concussion, and Matt Castle's back now, he really does not look good. I think he's a lot better than what he's been playing, just like Philip Rivers, the quarterback on the other side. Philip Rivers is up there with the interceptions, the top guys in the league. He's a lot better than what he says, just like Matt Castle. He has Malcolm Floyd, Antonio Gates. Antonio Gates a little bit injury prone. Ryan Matthews injury prone. Malcolm Floyd, he's injury prone. I think Robert Meacham, he's either out this week or he's injury prone though. And he dropped the ball from Philip Rivers that probably would have won the game. So I'm going to take the Chargers, even though that both teams are below average and struggling this year. Next is Cardinals at Packers. The Cardinals coming off a loss to the 49ers on Monday Night Football. Patrick Peterson, subpar game, allowed Michael Crabtree 2 touchdowns. One of them, any corner would allow them, maybe Revis, maybe not. And Packers, they're a little on and off. I mean, they beat the Texans on Monday Night Football a couple weeks ago. And their offense looks like every year. I mean, Greg Jennings, he's out. Jordy Nelson, he's out for the last game. Even if he doesn't have Jordy Nelson, I still think that he can beat the Cardinals because their defense, the Packers, if they show up, it's an easy game because Clay Matthews can control the game. And that secondary is below average, but the Cardinals, John Skelton, he's not a very good quarterback. He didn't look good against the 49ers. Nobody really does. So I'm going to still take the Packers. Lions at Jaguars. The Jaguars just traded their starting wide receiver, Mike Thomas, or slot wide receiver, Mike Thomas, to the Lions. And the Lions, because Lions, Nate Burleson, he's out for the year. And the Lions' offense hasn't even looked good this year. That's the only reason they made the playoffs last year was because of their offense. Their secondary's not good at all. The Ndamukong Suh hasn't looked good since his rookie season. But the Jaguars, Maurice Jones-Drew's out. Rashard Jennings is starting. He'll probably get the bulk of the carries. And I think the Lions will win it because Jaguars' defense isn't great either. So, and the Lions' offense, if they can put up a lot of points, they can force the Jaguars to score under 20. They can easily win the game, so I'm taking the Lions. Bears at Titans. At Titans, Matt Hasselbeck, they just lost to the Colts, where Andrew Luck had a nice comeback there. And the Bears, they're 6-1, I believe, and they look okay. I mean, they lead the league in takeaways on defense. Their defense is one of the best in the league. Peanut Tillman, he shut down Calvin Johnson. Did not allow him to do anything against them. I mean, I know Calvin Johnson's not scoring a lot of touchdowns this year, but that's the reason, because they're playing them tight, man coverage, pressing them at the line, and Peanut Tillman made the Pro Bowl last year. I didn't really believe it at first, but he's a Pro Bowl caliber player. So I'm taking the Bears there. Broncos at Bengals. Wow, this is a hard one. Broncos, Peyton Manning, of course, Demaryius Thomas, Eric Decker, Brandon Stokely. Bengals got A.J. Green, who's had a superb year. Andy Dalton hasn't looked too good. I think he has over 10 interceptions already this year. And the Broncos' defense is good, so I think I'm going to go towards the Broncos, even though the Bengals are at home. The Panthers at Redskins. 2 quarterbacks, mobile, fast guys, great arms. RG3 is a little more accurate than Cam Newton. And so Redskins are coming off a loss to the Steelers. Alfred Morris had a bad game. Well, almost everybody on the Redskins had a bad game. D'Angelo Hall just got ejected. But he's a great corner. He's probably going to shut down Steve Smith if he gets a chance to. So, and the Panthers' defense is not very great. I'm going to take the Redskins. Ravens at Browns. Browns coming off a win to the Chargers, and the Ravens are doing pretty good this year. But their record really doesn't reflect how they're doing, because they just, when I watched them against the Cowboys, they really just did not look great. I mean, Ray Rice did not have a good game. Even Ray Lewis, I know he's out for the year, but he made 2 plays the entire game and he got hurt on one of the plays. Browns of Josh, I believe it's Josh. They have a young wide receiver they got in the supplementary draft. They have Brandon Whedon. They got Trent Richardson, who has really on and off weeks. They have Josh Gordon. They have Josh Gordon. He's a big play receiver. Doesn't get many catches, but so far every game he's started, he's gotten a big play in the game or gotten a ton of yards. Ravens have a really good secondary. Ed Reed can just play over the top on him, so I'm not worried about that. Trent Richardson, I don't know. I think the Ravens might be better suited without Ray Lewis, because he can't play sideline to sideline anymore like he used to. And the Ravens offense, I think they have way too many weapons. I know the Browns have a good defense, but they have way too many weapons. So I'm going to take the Ravens. Dolphins at Colts. Dolphins coming off a win at the Jets. Ryan Tannehill's getting the first team snaps at quarterback on Halloween, October 31st. And the Colts coming off a win to the Titans. Andrew Luck, nice comeback. But the Dolphins with Reggie Bush. Reggie Bush isn't actually getting that many carries. They're kind of they kind of don't want him to get hurt again, so they're not giving a bulk of the carries. But the Colts defense this is a really tough game. But I think they looked really good against the Jets, the Dolphins. So I don't know. I think I'm going to lean towards the Dolphins because they have the better running game. And the Colts, they don't have a great secondary, so I think Ryan Tannehill will get a couple throws on them.